What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether Bitcoin is bullish or not. We have seen some very nice price action over the last 24 hours, and I really want to touch up on my analysis and go over specifics in the smaller time frames as well as the bigger time frames, why I'm thinking that Bitcoin could be reversing currently, and what my alternative prediction for Bitcoin would be in case we dip for another low. So this is going to be a nice juicy update. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button with the notification bell because I am uploading 5 videos a week on my channel. And make sure that you comment down below where you are tuning in from in this beautiful world. Now again, Bitcoin is looking very good right now, so I'm going to be going over the smaller time frame and the bigger time frame, why I think Bitcoin could break out, and what it would look like if we went down for another low. So without further ado, let's get right into this. On the Bitcoin chart right now on tradingview.com, this is the Coinbase prices. I usually use Bitfinex, but I have a drawing already drawn up on the Bitfinex chart. So I want to go over to Coinbase to get a clean slate for you guys and go over what is happening in the price action right now. So if we're on the 5-day candlesticks, we can actually zoom in to the candlestick that's forming currently, and we can look at what's happening right now in prices. And if you look at what is happening currently with the Bitcoin markets, we are getting a bullish candlestick. And this has happened after we had 3 wicks on the bottom. Now, what wicks usually mean is an exhaustion of either buyers or sellers. So just like what we saw at the top of this short-term trend when we hit below 14K, where we had this huge wick, and then we had another large wick, and prices then reversed on the downside, we are seeing 3 wicks on the bottom right here, giving us a potential for prices to reverse on the upside. So I really like the way that this chart is looking in this 5-day time frame. And if we grab our trend line tool and really just roll over our resistance points right here, we can see that we're actually kissing resistance. Now if we take this and stretch it out a little bit further to the wicks, we haven't quite made it to the resistance, but if you're ignoring the wicks and you're looking at the bodies of the candles, then you can actually see that we're kissing major resistance right now. But the good news for the bulls is that the RSI is still quite oversold. We are significantly below the 50% point, and we are rounding out on the RSI, looking like we could break upwards, and we're also rounding out in price. So this right here is a very interesting time for the Bitcoin price for the total market cap. This could be the beginning of the reversal, just like I said when we started to break out right here, how I was like, you guys, this looks like the beginning of the reversal of the bear market, and then we broke up to 14,000. This is looking very good currently from a technical analysis perspective. And some of the things that can really give us that extra confidence in this trade right now is that algorithms love the 618 and the 65. So that is the Fibonacci retracement of the 618 and the 65. This is also known as the Vegas wave. And what algorithm trading bots do is they actually buy in a bull market, they buy the .618 blindly, meaning that there's just a line of code inside of a computer that says, oh, from this swing low down here to this swing high up here, I'm going to blindly buy the .618, assuming that this is a bull market. So there's computers all around the world right now buying Bitcoin based on an algorithm that is blindly purchasing at the .618 and .65 Fibonacci retracement level. Another thing that is really good for the bullish perspective currently is the fact that we are in a falling wedge pattern. It's mainly a falling wedge. You could draw as a bull flag on the total cryptocurrency market cap, but versus Bitcoin, it's much more of a falling wedge pattern. This is a pattern that contains a lot of strength. If the downward pointing resistance, this line right here on the top, gets broken above, we will have a large degree of volume and momentum coming back into the market, picking us up through these resistance levels that we've created in the past. Another really, really good thing for the bullish perspective on Bitcoin is just how major this support level was during the 2018 bear market. This support level was bounced on once, and not only twice, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times before it finally failed as a major support level. And this is the exact area that we're falling onto currently with the price action on Bitcoin today. So we have the .618, which algorithms blindly buy. We have a falling wedge pattern or a bull flag on the total cryptocurrency market cap. We have a major support level that used to be support all through 2018 before we finally capitulated in the market. And we have an oversold RSI, which hasn't been this oversold since we reached that 6K support level in 2018. The other time that it was that oversold was clear back when Bitcoin was under $300 and you could purchase a Bitcoin for a fraction of what you'll pay for a Bitcoin in today's market. So there's a lot of confluence in different things going on right now for the bullish perspective. Now, the only thing I can really think of that would show a more bearish perspective is the fact that the 786 is another common spot that one waves are tested in a reversal of the pattern before you go into a 3 wave. So let me show you exactly what I mean by that. This is a 1 wave right here in the market. We've already had a WXYXZ correction down to 3,000 per coin, or just a little bit above. And now we've created a 1 wave in the market. So this is a 2 wave. Now the 2 wave can either land on the .618 or it can go down to the .786. It can actually go all the way down to the exact bottom of where the 0 started, as long as it doesn't fail support of that 0. But in a healthy market, in a market that has a lot of strength, a lot of liquidity, a lot of people interested in it, usually you only go down to the 618 or the 786 before you see that reversal on a 1 wave. So the only other kind of pattern I can see or perspective I could see for the bearish perspective at this point would be that we reject off of this major resistance level and we don't break out, and we come back down to the 786 and then continue on the upside. Now obviously it's going to look a little bit more like that with ups and downs along the way. The other thing that could happen for the bearish perspective is that we break above that major resistance and then we fall back down through our major support before picking up and curling back around. I have seen this happen in markets in the past where you create a falling wedge pattern, you break out of the wedge, and then you fail support one more time to go ahead and liquidate everybody that has a stop loss at this lowest support level, and then it go ahead and does its reversal because it has a juice to do so after that point. So that's kind of what I'm looking for from a bearish perspective, but currently I am definitely leaning towards the bullish perspective after we got that 5-day candlestick coming in nice and strong. Also, if we go down into the daily candlesticks and look at what is happening in the market, we can see that the price has made an inverse head and shoulders pattern and is actually broken out of the neckline of that pattern. So the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders pattern is going to be right here, and I'll just draw that for you guys. This is the neckline of the pattern, and because we have a neckline formed and we broke out of that neckline, it's very likely that we see bullish continuation and it's very likely that we do indeed break above this resistance. So this is an amazing time to be part of the cryptocurrency markets. Like I said, on my trading view, I'm watching the total cryptocurrency market cap. I also talked about that on this channel. And you guys, it is really just a prime time to be looking at the cryptocurrency markets from an undervalued perspective and seeing what the potential is for these markets and putting capital into them while you're doing that. So I am personally very excited and looking forward to what 2020 has to bring in cryptocurrency. I'm excited to share my videos with you guys. This uploading 5 days a week has really brought back a lot of my passion into the markets, and also the price and the market itself has allowed for a lot more money to be made than there was in the 2018 cycle. And it's really just a really exciting time to be part of the crypto space. So I appreciate and love every single one of you guys that continues to motivate me to make these videos and continues to add that spark and that flare into my life that cryptocurrency brings. And having the channel that I do has really helped me a lot with that. So without further ado, go ahead and hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button for me with the notification bell, because I'm dedicated to uploading 5 videos a week. Comment down below where you're tuning in from in this world, and get ready for some amazing price action in Bitcoin. Either way, you guys, I'm expecting upward movement even if we fall down to the 786, but we will definitely see what's going to happen on this major resistance level, because we could be priming for an early breakout. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video, and I will see you guys in the next ones. As always, stay profitable out there.